So finally I've managed to get hold of a Huddle 2. A little bit of drama trying to get hold of it. I actually ordered it through Tesco Direct, but they've had shipping problems today, so I've had to pop over to the store to pick one up, and I'll deal with those other issues later. But right now, something I've been really excited about since I heard about the release of this earlier on this month, the Huddle 2, Tesco's second attempt to break into the tablet market to compete with the likes of iPad and the Android, the numerous Android tablets out there, the Samsung being one of the most popular. So this is the Huddle 2 that runs the Android operating system, and let's dive in, do an unboxing and take a better look. So on the back of the box we can actually see some of the features of the Huddle 2. So initially it's telling us it is a 8.3 inch crystal clear anti-smudge full HD screen, which sounds really good for a device of this price range, £129 currently in Tesco's. But if you've got Tesco Club Card points, you can boost those points towards the purchase of this device. It comes with 16 gigabytes of storage, which is expandable to 48 gigabytes through a microSD card. Pin sharp camera, 5 megapixel camera. Apparently 8 hours of battery life, which is something I'm going to be testing over the weekend. So there'll be a follow-up video to this one that will give you my initial impressions after using it for a couple of days, especially the battery life. Wi-Fi, it does come with Google Play. It's powered by Intel, a very powerful quad-core processor with 2 gigabytes of RAM. And it has parental controls, which is the main reason why I'm reviewing this in my channel, is the parental controls. And I review in my channel, I review geek gadgets and toys for gadget fans, geeks, and particularly parents. So things like this Huddle 2 as a tablet, one of the important features for me to test out for you and find out a little bit more about once I get my hands dirty with the device, is the parental controls. How good are they? And there's a little bit more information then about Tesco's and the Blink box on there. So let's go ahead and unbox. So here it is, the Huddle 2 unboxing. It's got a little strip on the side, which hopefully should be able to slide across and open up. Initial thoughts, packaging's quite nice. It's wrapped in some cellophane. Let's put the device to one side for a second. So inside the box we've got £60 worth of offers. We'll find out what they are. Everything you need to know about the Huddle 2, even the teeny print. Huddle 2, ready to go. Talking you through setting up, switching on, what's what, so a good guide if you've not used the tablet before. Information about your warranty. So it comes with a 12-month warranty. I was told by the lady in the store today that for the first 14 days, if anything goes wrong with the device, take it back to the store. After that, then you need to contact Tesco stores through the warranty program. A little bit more about Blink box and useful bits and bobs. So quite a nice little manual. Oh, and on the bottom of the box there's some helpline numbers, which is really handy. We've got the micro USB cable to normal USB cable, which can allow us to connect this to either a computer, a Mac, a laptop, or use this then to connect to a plug for charging. And then we've got the charger itself, which is nice little 3-pin Huddle charger with the USB socket, as we would expect, on the bottom. Very quickly, what are these offers? Book of treats, Blink box promotion, premium music promotion, £10 off ebooks, various different promotions off Tesco. We're not interested in that right now. What we're interested in is the Huddle. So let's get my first feel. Very nice. It's a sort of plasticky, strong, good quality plastic feel to the casing, and obviously we've got a cover over the screen so far, but It's actually a little bit heavier than what I would expect from a tablet that's maybe aimed towards children. I've somehow managed to switch the device on, that's what that noise was. So let's go ahead and remove the... I don't know how that happened, because I didn't press the power button, or maybe I did and I didn't realise. So you can now see me in the camera, but in the screen. Very nice looking screen so far. So let's have a little look at some of the features. So we can see on the back that we've got 2 rear speakers. We've got obviously the rear camera. We've got the Huddle logo, and you can't quite see it on the camera there, but it's got the Tesco logo there as well. We've got another front-facing camera. I believe that's a microphone. We've got, still waiting for it to come on. We've got at the top, we've got the volume rocker and the power button that I allegedly pressed. On the side, we've got the micro USB connection and a microphone socket. Underneath we've got a Mini-HDMI socket as well, and the expansion port for the memory. Hello! There we are. So probably took about a minute for it to start up from the point of when the power button was pressed, but I don't remember pressing the power button. But this is the first time start, so let's see. It's going to try and detect Wi-Fi. So I'm just going to pause for a sec while I adjust my camera and get Wi-Fi set up. I'll be back with you just a sec. So what I've just done is I've added my Wi-Fi connection. It asked me if I wanted to add a Google account. I clicked no for now. I accepted the next 2 screens, which are just asking me if I wanted location awareness switched on. If you're worried about security and things, you can switch those off. Just untick them and click on next. Asked me if I had a Tesco's account or if I wanted to create a Tesco's account. I skipped those, and then I got to a section where it said it was going to detect to see if there were any updates to run for the Huddle. And actually, on release day today, there was a 111 megabyte update to run. So I've just finished running that update now and about to hit restart. So let's look at how long it takes for the device to start. Not too bad. About the same as my Samsung Galaxy Tab 2, maybe a little bit longer. And one thing I will say is, from the point that I downloaded the update for this device when I first switched it on, to the point that it was fully installed and updated, took about 10 minutes. Now one thing I would say is definitely make sure that you've got the device plugged in or the battery is fully charged before you decide to run that update, because the last thing you want is for the battery on this device to fail during the update. It took around 10 minutes. That doesn't include the amount of time that it took for the 111 megabyte file to download. And I've got quite a fast broadband connection. I've got fibre, so it might take a little bit longer on yours. What you don't want is for that whole process to take a long time and your battery runs out. So do definitely make sure that you've got it plugged in or the battery fully charged before you run that update from the initial startup. It did give me the welcome to your device screen, which you will also see if you buy one of these devices set up for the first time. You'll see that welcome, and what you'll notice is the screen is absolutely fantastic. For a device of this price, the screen is really, really good. And I also know that the sound is very good as well, because I've heard the startup jingle that it's got. It's quite responsive. There's also a drop down menu this side and a drop down menu that side, which you might not know unless somebody shows you. And it's got the shortcut to the apps on this side, so if I go to YouTube we can see that app starts up quite quickly. Let's have a look at this this program.
Hi, I'm Gavin. I'm Dan, and we're the Slow-Mo guys. I feel like you can make anything look good in slow-mo. Even the simplest stuff's impressive. Science. Oh, amazing.
Wow.
We even take on some of the
That's very good quality screen.
There are so many incredible moments that you can't see with your own eyes, so we like to show them to you.
And the sound is superb. Home button, as you would expect. Let's turn it to there we go. Detection of the rotation wasn't bad at all. Again there, we've got a shortcut to Google. Go back home, and we've got all the usual suspect devices. But yeah, it's kind of got a sort of a delayed scroll with it. But actually, I think that's more of a feature than a bug. On the whole, initial impressions. This is very, very good. Fantastic screen, great sound. Be careful of the big update when you first switch it on. Make sure you're plugged in. And I'm now going to spend the weekend playing with this device. I'm going to test the battery, and I'm going to put it through a good test, and then I'll come back to you early next week with another video to say how I've got on with the device.